happy Tuesday. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to go and grab whatever you have, some weights. So if you have dumbbells, I would suggest anywhere between 1 to 5 pounds, or if you don't have dumbbells, you can use water bottles or cans, shampoo or lotion bottles, just anything that is a little bit of extra weight. And if you don't have anything, that's totally fine as well. So I'll just give you like a minute to go and grab something, and then we'll start warming up. Okay, cool. So again, if you don't have anything, no worries. You can just use your body weight. So we'll start sitting up today, and then we're gonna lower onto our backs slowly. So just find a comfortable position, sit up nice and tall. Think of lifting the top of your head up towards the ceiling and grounding your tailbone down into the floor. We're just gonna take some head circles to start, so drop your chin to your chest, and then circle to the right. And start off slow, just doing a full head circle all the way around, going to the right or clockwise. And we're just stretching out the neck muscles here, releasing any tension in our shoulders. Go ahead and reverse the direction of your circles, going to the left or counterclockwise. Try to keep that spine nice and long and tall. And you're just moving your head and your neck here. Good, take one more circle. Then find an upright position. Go ahead and place your feet flat on your mat with your knees bent. Then reach your arms forward with your palms facing up, and we're gonna lower down onto our backs one bone at a time. So starting with the tailbone, then moving up the spine nice and slowly in 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Once you're on your back, pull your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Just have one hand on each knee. And just feel your lower back against the floor. Good. Now keep your legs together, keep your hands where they are, and draw circles with your knees. Keeping those hips and legs relaxed. Start to soften your lower body. And now reverse the direction of your circles. Good, now let's take a figure 4. So release your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Keep this foot flexed. You can either stay here and push your knee forward, or you can grab behind your left leg and pull it in towards your chest. So depending on how tight or how open your hips are, just find the position that works for you. And add any movement that feels good. Maybe rock side to side, maybe draw circles with that knee, or maybe just stay still, whatever feels good to you. Good. Release your figure 4 and switch sides. So now your left ankle is gonna go over your right knee. You can push that knee forward and keep your right foot on the floor, or you can grab behind your right thigh and pull it in towards your chest. Maybe add a rock side to side, maybe draw some circles with your knee, whatever feels good to you. Now go ahead and release that figure 4. Pull your knees back into your chest, give them a tight squeeze, and then just transfer both hands over onto your right knee, extend your left leg long, and take some ankle circles with your foot. So as you're circling your foot around, think of lengthening and spreading out your toes, and then making your circles as big as possible. Good, reverse the direction. So basically we're just stretching out all the tendons and the muscles that connect to our ankle, as well as warming up the joints. Good, now let's take a twist. So keep it nice and easy. Just pull your right knee over to the left side of your body and relax here into this twist. Try not to force anything down. You're just using your body weight and allowing gravity to do the work here. Good, take a deep inhale. Then as you exhale, bring your knee back to center. And let's switch sides. Pull your left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg long. And take some ankle circles with your left foot, lengthening and spreading out those toes. And now reverse the direction of your circles. And now find an easy twist. So pull your left knee over to the right side of your body. And just hang out here, take an easy twist. Don't force it, just allow it to happen. Good, now slowly release the twist. Pull both knees back into your chest, grab behind your thighs, and bring your forehead up towards your knees so that your spine is round. And then start off with a small rock and roll. You're just feeling the length of your spine against the floor, building up some momentum. Eventually build up enough momentum to make your way all the way up to a seated position. So sit up nice and tall. And you can have your legs crossed or straight in front of you, whatever is the most comfortable for you. Take a big inhale, lift your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, you're gonna drop your right hand down onto the floor and reach over with your left. So you should feel the stretch all the way up the side of your body. Look down at the floor next to your hand and reach this arm out to the side as far as you can. Good, on your inhale, lift back up. And then exhale, drop your left arm and reach over with your right arm to the side as much as you can. And you wanna make sure both hips stay even on the floor. Good, inhale, lift back up. Exhale, reach up and over to the right, looking down at the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach up and over to the left, still looking down at the floor, finding that length on the right side of your body. Good, inhale, lift. Good, relax those arms down and find your way into child's pose. So bring your big toes together to touch and open your knees wide on your mat. Sit your hips down towards your heels, relax your forehead on the floor. And we're gonna start to deepen our breaths now. So if you want, you can gently press your forehead into the floor and nod your head no, just to give your forehead a little bit of a massage.
Hey.
Start to deepen your breaths. Take big inhales through your nose.
Hey.
And exhales out through your mouth. So every time you inhale, take in as much air as you can and feel the expansion in your back. Every time you exhale, just release all the air out from your lungs and then melt your chest closer to the floor. And take a couple more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Really try to relax your neck, relax your arms here.
5'4"? 5.
Now let's start to find a tabletop position. So shift your weight forward and you want to evenly distribute your weight between your feet, your knees, and your hands. So the tops of your feet are pressed against the floor. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. As you exhale, curve your back, tuck your tailbone in, and tuck your chin in, then look at your belly button. So you want to maximize your curve in your spine as much as you can. Then inhale, arch. So drop your chest, point your tailbone up, and look up at the ceiling.
You should have the grade, so.
Then exhale, push the hands down, tuck your chin in, look at the belly button. And inhale, drop your chest, arch your back, look.
Okay.
Exhale, curve one more time.
Whatever's cheaper and whatever's good for your car.
Inhale, drop the chest, arch, and look up. And now find that neutral position in tabletop. Look at the floor in between your hands. Tuck your toes. And lift your knees 1 inch off the floor. Make sure your head is still in line with your spine. We're just doing a floating tabletop. Hold it for 5 more seconds.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Now send your hips up and back. Find a downward facing dog. So you're basically just in an upside down V shape. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees here. And keep your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Melting your chest closer to your thighs and getting your heels as close to the floor as you can. Take 1 big inhale here. And then 1 big exhale. Good. Start to walk your hands back to meet your feet. You're in a forward fold. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. Relax your head and grab opposite elbows. Again, if your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees here. Just let your head hang heavy.
Right.
Start to rock side to side. Allowing that torso to sway from right to left. Let the weight of your head lengthen out that spine.
You can always try to.
Go ahead and release the elbows. Start to toe heel your feet together. And bend your knees, point your tailbone down to the floor, and slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, roll up to a standing position. Cool. So go ahead and stand in the middle of your mat. Lift your arms up overhead for mountain pose. So while you're here, think of bringing your shoulders down away from your ears. Look down at your feet. Your big toe should be touching with a little bit of space in between your heels. And then as you're pushing the shoulders down, reach the fingertips up. Take a big inhale. And exhale, make a small back bend. So cactus out your arms so that your elbows are parallel to the floor. Look up at the ceiling, open up the chest, and slightly push your hips forward.
You need to know the answer to that question because you need to.
Inhale, lift back up to mountain pose. And exhale, bringing your hands through heart center, fold forward. And relax your head at the bottom. Inhale, make a halfway lift. So push your fingertips against your shins or keep them on the floor. You want to find a flat back here. Pull your head forward, lengthen up the spine. Put your hands down, step your feet back, find a high plank, and hold it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward in between your hands. Exhale, walk the feet forward into a forward fold. Inhale, roll through the spine all the way up to a standing position and lift your arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms, open the chest, push the hips forward. Maybe make your back bend a little bit bigger than last time. Inhale, lift up, mountain pose. And then exhale, bring your hands through heart center, forward fold, relaxing the head at the bottom of your fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find that flat back, lengthen up the spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now still look at the floor in between your feet as you walk your hands back. And bend your knees, point your tailbone down, and roll through the spine to a standing position. Okay, so let's make our way over to bar. If everyone could do me a favor and just press on your screen, just press mute so that there's not too much background noise. And head over to your bar and bring your weights with you. We're not going to use them yet, but we will in a little bit. So we'll start facing the bar.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start facing the bar. We're going to do some heel raises. So start with your feet together, parallel, big toes are touching. And then just lift your heels, lower down. Lift and down. We're going to do 15 more. 14. 13. And if you feel like letting go of the bar to test your balance, you can place your hands on your hips. 10 more.
Maybe.
9.
No,
8.
I'm an expert on this stuff.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Good. Keep your heels where they are. Just open up your feet to first position so that your feet are in a V shape. Same thing. Lift the heels, lower down. Hands can be on your hips or on the bar.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do
13 more. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Last one is second position. So keep your toes pointing out, just widen your stance. Same thing, hands on your hips or on the bar. Heel raises, lifting the heels up, keeping your knees straight. And for this one especially, really squeeze your glutes and think of pulling your legs together without actually moving your legs closer together to engage your inner thighs. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, just a quick little calf stretch. Step your left foot back, have your right foot in front, and bend your right knee. And take one deep breath here.
To get it, but as long as they okay everything, then.
Yeah, switch sides. Step your right foot back, have your left leg in front, and bend your left knee. Reach that heel towards the floor.
So I want to do 60, huh? Okay.
Good. Okay, so I feel like there's still some sound going on. I'm gonna try to fix it for you guys. There we go. Okay, perfect. I think that fixed the sound. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Yes, okay. So left hand is gonna be on the bar for this one. Right hand on your hip. We're gonna have our feet together, starting on your tippy toes. If this is too much, just lower down both heels. So we're gonna start up and bending the knees, and lift, bend, and lift. You wanna bend your knees enough that you can already feel your quads burn at the bottom of your plie. And again, as we're bending, make sure your chest doesn't drop forward. You wanna keep your chest up. Your spine should be parallel to the wall in front of you. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay here and just pulse. Pulsing down, down. So you should be at the bottom of your bend here. Don't go all the way down here, just enough that you can feel your quads engage. 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, then lower down. The other side, we're gonna do the same thing, turned up. So find first position, right hand is on the bar, left hand is on your hip. Lift your heels. Again, if this is too much, you can have your heels on the floor. So we're gonna start with just the bending of the knees. Bend and lift, bend and lift. And remember to keep that chest up as you bend. 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay down and pulse. Down, down, down. As you're bending your knees, think of opening them up as well, turning out from the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and relax. Okay, next one, we're gonna be facing the bar. So in a wide second position, heels are turned in, toes are out. Again, hands are either on your hips or on the bar. You're gonna take a full plie. So bend your knees, get low and up. So since our legs are wider, we're gonna have more range of motion here. So I want you to get as low as you can go. And all the way up. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay down and pulse. Down, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Cool. Okay, facing the side. Left hand on the bar, right hand on your hip. You're gonna bring your right knee up. So it can be at hip height or lower, it's up to you. Extend your leg out, all the way straight, bring it back in. Extend it out and in. 10 more. 9, 8. Every time you extend, squeeze this muscle right here as tight as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay out. 1, and pulse. Up, up. So it's just a tiny pulse. If you feel it in your hip rather than your quad, just lower your leg a little bit. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg. Now come to a first position. So your toes are turned out and your heels are together. And then lift up your knee. So now instead of being in front of you, it's off to the side. We're doing the exact same thing. Extend the leg out and bend. Your leg doesn't have to be high. Just make sure every time you extend, you're getting it all the way straight, squeezing that quad muscle. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay out. Small pulses. Up, up, up. Remember, you should feel this in your quad, not your hips. 8 more pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg all the way down. Cool. Other side. So, right hand is on the bar, left hand on your hip, starting with your feet parallel. Lift your left knee. We're going to extend out, bring it in. Squeeze it straight, all the way out. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it out and pulse. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now turn out to first position, so you're turned out. Lift your left knee, extend out to the side, bring it in. All the way straight on this one too. Remember to really squeeze that quad as you extend the leg. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it out and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg. Good. Okay. So now have your back to the bar. If you're on a wall or something, you can just rest your back on the bar. You're not putting all your weight there. It's just there for support. You can have your hands wherever you feel like you can support yourself. We're going to start with our right leg up. So your knee is hip height or lower. You're going to extend it out. As it's straight, lift 1 inch, lower 1 inch, and bend. So for this one, you're not going to bring your foot all the way back in. It's just a small bend. So straighten the leg, lift it 1 inch, lower 1 inch, and small bend. Straight, lift, lower, bend. You want to try to isolate each movement. Make it sharp. Up, down, and bend. 6 more. Up, down, bend. 5, up, down, bend. 4, up, down, bend. 3, up, down, bend. 2, up, down, bend. Last 1, up, down, bend. Okay, other side. So depending on if you're lefty or righty, this side might be harder. So start by lifting your knee, hip height or lower. Small bend, remember. Straight, lift 1 inch, lower 1 inch, and bend. Straight, lift, lower, bend. Straight, lift, lower, bend. Straight, lift, lower, bend. 5 more. Lift, lower, bend. Straight, lift, lower, bend. 3, lift, lower, bend. 2, lift, lower, bend. Last 1, lift, lower, bend. Okay, let's just do a quick little quad stretch. So have one hand on the bar, with your other hand grab the same foot. So if you have your right hand, grab your right foot, pull your heel close to your glutes, and then very slightly push your hips forward. And you'll feel that stretch all up right here in your thigh. Good, switch sides. So grab your other foot, pull it in, push your hips forward, and just relax that muscle. Okay, let's do some glutes. So for this next one, you're gonna be leaning forward. So with your arms, you can fold them on top of each other and place them on top of your bar. If you're using a wall, just have your arms extended, place your palms on the wall, and drop your chest. So whatever arm variation you're doing, you just wanna make sure your shoulders are relaxed. So your chest is facing the floor. You're gonna bend your right knee, point your foot, and bring your knee up to your nose. Then you're gonna circle that knee all the way out to the side, bring it behind you, and then bring it back down. Bring it to the nose, to the armpit, back behind you, and down. So you're just drawing a circle with your knee, and you wanna make that circle as big as possible. Use your entire range of motion here, but keep your knee bent and keep your toe pointed. Circle all the way around. Good, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Circle and circle. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse the direction of your circle. Go back to your armpit, to your nose, and down. Circle and down. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, freeze. So your knees are together, your right knee is still bent. Lift your knee straight out to the side and close. Straight out and close. Lift it as high as you can and try not to use any momentum. You're only using your muscles to create this movement. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, hold your leg up and small, tiny pulses. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other side. Chest is down, bend your left knee, starting with the circles. So bring your knee to your nose, then to your armpit, and then circle all the way back, bring it down. So speed it up a little bit now. 8 more circles. 8, remember to make those circles as big as possible. Use your entire range of motion. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, reverse the direction. Go back and then to the side, then to your nose and down. Out and around and down. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay here, knees are together, toes pointed, lift the left knee and close back down. You're just lifting it straight out to the side. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it out in small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg and down. Cool. Okay, so hopefully that woke up your glutes. We're gonna do some more glutes. So have your left hand on the bar, right arm is up. So just make sure that this shoulder is relaxed and your fingertips should be in line with your nose. We're gonna lift our right leg behind us with a bent knee. And your goal is to try to get this knee higher than your foot. We're pulsing up, up, up. So it's a small pulse. Make sure your chest isn't coming down. Keep your chest up. 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee to your chest. This is our resting position. We're gonna do 2 more sets. Pulse up from the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest. 1 more set. Here we go. Squeeze those glutes to lift the leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest and relax. Good. Other side now. So your right hand is on the bar, left arm is up. So find your position. Try to get your knee higher than your foot. Chest is up and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest. 2 more sets. Here we go. Up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest. Last set. Pulse it up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to chest. Relax. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to incorporate our weights. So depending on what kind of weight you have, if you have dumbbells, you can either have 1 in one hand or 2 in one hand. If you have a can or a bottle, just have 1 in your hand. So regardless, the weight is going to be in the right hand and your left hand is going to be on the bar. You're going to find a second position. So your feet are wide, your toes are turned out. You're going to take a plie, so bend your knees. Then as you lift, you're going to shoulder press. Press your arms up. And notice how I'm on my tippy toes and my knees are straight. So bend your knees, lower the weights to your shoulder, straighten the knees, lift to the tippy toes, and shoulder press. Bend down, press up. 15 of these. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get ready to freeze on the last one. On the last one, keep your arm up, keep your toes up, keep your knees straight, then lower the arm. My legs are staying the same. We're just gonna do 10 extra shoulder presses. 9, 8, only the arm is moving. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. We're gonna do the same exact thing, but with the left arm. So, second position again, right arm is on the bar. Start with your weights at your shoulders. We're gonna plie. So, bend your knees, drop your hips, straighten the knees, tippy toes, shoulder press. Drop it down, push it up, down, up. 13 more, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna freeze on the last one. Stay up, knees are straight, tippy toes, shoulder press. Only the arm is moving. 8 more. 7, you got this, stay high on your tippy toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, relax. Okay, keep your weights. So have one in each hand. We're gonna step away from the bar now. So have your palms facing each other. Bend your knees almost like you're in a chair pose. So in chair pose, weight is in your heels, sitting back down. Have your arms in front of you, like this. Okay, make sure your spine is long. Have your head in line with your spine. We're just gonna open up the arms like we're flapping our wings, then control on the way down. If you don't have any weights, just do the same exact movements. And you wanna imagine you're moving through something thick, like honey. Something sticky, creating resistance in your muscles. 8 more. 7, 6, make sure you're not letting momentum create the movement. You're using your muscles, resisting the momentum, controlling on the way down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, now bring your elbows into your side here, and you wanna think of squeezing your sides. So squeeze your elbows in, keep your spine long, we're still in chair pose. Extend your arms and bend. So your upper arms aren't moving, just your forearms are moving. And squeeze your triceps every time you lift. 8 more of these. 8. And again, if you don't have weights, just do the same exact movement. Squeezing your triceps as you lift the arms, controlling on the way down. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Okay, let's relax onto our mats. We're almost done. Just have a little bit more work to do, and then we'll stretch. So, okay, so once you're on your mat, go ahead and lay down. You're gonna extend your legs up towards the ceiling in the first position. So this is basically kind of what we do at the bar, just upside down. So place your hands wherever you want. You can even place them underneath your glutes if that helps. But you're in a first position, feet are flexed, heels are together, toes are turned out. That. Point both feet as hard as you can. And then flex them back to first position, almost like your feet were on the ceiling, making a first position. So point those toes and flex. Point and flex. If your hamstrings are tight, it's okay if your knees are bent here. We're just working on the feet right now. Point and flex. 10 more. 10, 9. So if you're doing it right, pointing and flexing as hard as you can, you should already feel that burn all up along your shins right here. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find first position. We're gonna isolate the movement now. So point just the right foot. Flex, point just the left. Flex, point the right and flex, point the left. Flex, right, flex, left, flex, right, flex, left, flex, right, flex, left, flex. 10 more on each side. 9. We're almost there. 8. Don't lose your form. Keep flexing and pointing as hard as you can every single time. Only 5 more. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and relax. Good. So now relax your foot, relax your ankle joint, and then just shake that foot around. Ooh, releasing all that tension. Yeah, switch sides, relax your foot and your ankle, and then just shake that leg around. Okay, now let's do some abs. So stay on your back. Just place the palms of your hands on your thighs. You're going to slide your hands up your legs to touch your knees as you lift your chest, lower down. So you want to try to tap the tops of your knees if you can, getting as high up as you can every single time. Make sure you get both shoulder blades off the floor when you lift. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now lift, stay up, and then bring your hands down. Try to tap your left ankle with your left hand. Tap your left ankle. Now tap your right ankle with your right hand. Then tap your left. Then tap your right. Keep your shoulder blades off the floor as you move side to side. Left, tap the right. Tap the left and the right. 10 more on each side. 9, 8, 7, keep those shoulder blades high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. And relax. Okay, almost done with abs. We just have leg lifts. So take your hands, place them flat underneath your glutes, almost like you're sitting on your hands. Extend your legs up. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees a little bit. Point your toes. Lower your legs as low as you can go without arching your back. So if that's just to here, that's totally fine. Lift back up. You just want to make sure you keep contact with your lower back and your mat. So don't let your back lift off the floor. We're just lifting and lowering the legs. 10 more leg lifts. 9, 8. Really pay attention to that form. Keep that belly button pulled into your spine. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. 1 more, guys. 1. Hug your knees. Go ahead and rock side to side. Take a couple deep breaths. We're just going to do some glute work and then we're going to stretch. So for this one, you can use your weights or no weights. It's up to you. But we're just going to do some bridges. If you're using your weights, you totally don't have to. But if you are, feet are flat on the floor, you're just going to place your weights at your hips. And you can hold on to them however you want, however works for you. But we're just going to lift our hips off the floor. We're going to have a little bit of extra added weight on those hips as you lift. Push the hips up and down. Just make sure you squeeze your glutes at the top, lower down. And as you guys know, we always do this in class without weights. So if you don't have weights or if you don't want to use your weights, this movement is still super effective if you use your muscles correctly. So the way to do that is push your heels down into the floor, lift your hips, and squeeze your glutes at the top. If you do it like that, you'll feel it with or without weights. 10 more of these. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay up. So you're pushing your hips up as high as you can, squeezing your glutes. Lower halfway down. Don't touch your booty to the floor. Then lift all the way back up. Halfway down, all the way up. So basically, we're just doing smaller versions of the movement. We're pulsing up, up. Really squeeze at the top. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. This is our last thing. Toe heel your feet together. So your big toe should be touching, your knees should be touching. I want you to imagine there's a piece of paper right in between your knees, and you have to squeeze that piece of paper because if you don't, it'll fall. So don't let that paper fall. Squeeze your legs together, push the hips up, lower down. So since our leg position is a little different on this round, it might restrict your range of movement, and that's okay. If your hips don't come as high, that's totally fine. You just want to make sure you're still pushing your heels down, still squeezing your glutes at the top, still squeezing your knees together. 8 more of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay up and small pulses. Up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips. If you used your weights, go ahead and set them off to the side and pull your knees into your chest. Have one hand on each knee, and we're going to draw circles in opposite directions with our legs. So you can let your knees open up and draw big circles here, softening the thighs, softening the quads, and the hips. Reverse the direction of your circles. So right now your legs should be totally relaxed. Let your arms and your hands draw the circles for your legs. Good. Let's take a glute stretch. So cross your right ankle over your left knee. Now you have the option to stay here, push your knee forward, or grab behind your left thigh, or grab over your left shin, and then just pull that leg in towards your chest. Take some deep breaths here. Feel free to move however you want. Maybe rock side to side, draw some circles. Really focus on stretching and opening up the outside of your right hip. Release that stretch. We're going to take the same thing on the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. You can stay here and push your knee forward. You can grab behind your right thigh, or you can grab over your right shin. Pull that leg in nice and tight. Feel free to add any movement that feels good to you. You can stay still. Start to deepen your breaths here. Start to release that stretch now. And have both hands on your right knee. Extend your left leg long. We're going to take a deeper version of that twist we did at the beginning of class. So pull your right knee up and over to the left side of your body. You can use this hand to pull your knee down, and then extend your right arm long out to the side and look over past your right fingertips. So the twist starts at your tailbone, and it travels all the way up your spine, out through your head. So your entire body is involved in this twist. And now just start to breathe into it. Also make sure your right shoulder is on the floor. Now slowly bring that right leg back up to center, releasing the twist. We're going to switch sides. So extend your right leg long, grab onto your left knee with both hands. And we're going to twist in the opposite direction. So pull your left knee up and over to the right side of your body. Use your right hand to pull your left knee closer to the floor. Extend your left arm long and look past your left fingertips, completing that twist from the tailbone all the way up through the head. And now just really breathe into your twist, taking big inhales and big exhales. Good. Now slowly release your twist. Bring your knee back up to center. And now have both knees bent with your feet flat on the floor, and we're going to take a little hamstring stretch. So extend your right leg long, and you can point or flex or just relax your foot. You're gonna take your hands and grab anywhere behind your leg. So you can grab behind your thigh, behind your calf, or if you have flexible hamstrings, maybe even grab your foot. And then just gently encourage that thigh to come closer to your chest. And do your best to keep your leg long here. If it bends a little bit, that's fine, but you'll feel the stretch more if your leg is straight. Just take deep breaths here. Bringing that leg closer and closer with every breath. Good, now wherever you are, take one deep breath. Maybe bring your leg 1 inch closer. As you exhale, release that leg back down to the floor, planting your right foot down on your mat. Now we're gonna switch legs. So first, just extend your left leg long towards the ceiling. Grab anywhere behind your leg. And now start to encourage that leg closer to your chest. Do your best to keep your leg straight. If it bends a little bit, that's totally fine. As long as you feel this stretch in your hamstring, then you're doing it right. Make sure you're breathing. And with every breath, bring that leg 1 inch closer. Gonna take one last big inhale. As you exhale, lower that foot back onto the floor. Now we're gonna take happy baby. So we're gonna grab behind our legs again. Bend your knees, grab behind your thighs, behind your calf muscles, or the outer or inner edges of your feet. So wherever you're grabbing, make sure your tailbone stays flat on the floor, lengthen out that spine, and then pull your knees down to the floor. So you might feel a little bit of compression in your hips, maybe some release in your lower back, maybe some opening up in the inner thighs. Just embrace everything you're feeling right now and close your eyes. And really focus on your breath right now. So as you inhale, feel that chest expand up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, feel that chest fall back down towards the floor. Maybe bringing your knees a little bit closer with every exhale. Closer to the floor, that is. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, release. 1 more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring your feet down and back together and hug your knees in nice and tight. So now bring your forehead up to your knees and try to wrap your forearms around your shins. So right now we're basically just bringing ourselves into a tiny ball. So bring your nose as close to your knees as you can. Engage and squeeze your feet. Squeeze your hands, squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs, your toes, even squeeze your face. Just squeeze every single muscle in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now just relax and release. So extend your legs long on the floor. Extend your arms long on the floor. And do the exact opposite of squeezing. So just extend everything out and then relax. Close your eyes, fall into a natural breath. And you can let your mind wander wherever it wants to go. Don't even think about how you're breathing, just do what feels natural. Get any last wiggles out, release any last tension you're holding on to. Just be still here, relaxing and breathing. Now you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. If you're ready to move on with your day, we're going to start to bring our attention back into our breath. So let's start to actively deepen our breaths, taking big inhales and releasing all the air out as you exhale. Now go ahead and place your left hand over your chest. Place your right hand over your belly button. And we're going to focus our breath right now into our chest. So as you inhale, breathe into your left hand. Feel your left hand lift up towards the ceiling as your chest expands. And as you exhale, feel your hand fall back down closer to the floor as you release the air out of your chest. Another breath in through the chest. And out. So just one more chest breath. And exhale. Now move the breath down into your stomach. So as you inhale, you'll feel your right hand lift a little bit up towards the ceiling as you fill your stomach with air. Then exhale, release. Feel that hand fall back down towards the floor. Inhale, expand the stomach. Exhale, release. One last breath. Inhale. And exhale, release. Now go ahead and release your hands. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a long body stretch. So reach your arms up, reach your toes down. And just make yourself as tall as possible. Stretch. Let this feel good. And then again, take your time whenever you're ready. Roll over onto one side, finding a fetal position. Resting your head on one of your arms as a pillow. Close your eyes. And just feel your body. Notice how your bones feel, how your muscles feel, and how your skin feels. And now keeping your eyes closed, use your hands to push yourself up to a seated position and find a comfortable seat. Relax your hands on your thighs or your knees and sit up nice and tall. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears, lengthen your neck, and pull the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Think of opening up your chest as you bring your palms together at heart center. We'll take 2 breaths together as class. Take a big inhale. And exhale, release. One more breath, make it the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Then as you exhale, bow forward to seal your practice. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you drink a lot of water. I'll be teaching again on Thursday at 4 o'clock. And yeah, just have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye.